to sound. Every driver in the Portland metro area, well, knows and dreads.
Oh, yeah.
You're merging onto I-5, maybe driving down Country Club Road in Lake Oswego, and then you just hear that whack.
Yep. And you see that little starburst on the glass.
And the first thought is always, ugh, I'll deal with that later.
And later almost always turns into never, right?
Exactly. Until you start to wonder, is this spidery crack just an eyesore? Or is it, actually illegal?
And that's the big question.
That is exactly what we're getting into today. We've dug into the sources, focusing specifically on Lake Oswego and Oregon state traffic laws. The mission is pretty simple.
Is it just ugly or is it a crime?
That's it. So what's the answer?
The short answer from the statutes is yes, it can be illegal.
Can be.
Right. It's not as simple as, any crack equals a ticket. It's all about geography.
The geography of the road.
No, the geography of your windshield.
Okay, so walk me through that. I mean, I see cars all over Lake Oswego with cracked glass. Surely they're not all breaking the law.
Probably not, no. The law in Oregon really focuses on one word: impairment.
Impairment.
And the sources all point to this idea of a critical zone.
Which sounds very dramatic. I'm guessing that's just the driver's side.
Basically, yeah. The easiest way to think about it is the area your windshield wipers cover.
Oh, the wiper sweep.
Specifically, the driver's side wiper sweep. If a crack or a chip is in that direct line of sight right in front of the steering wheel, that's a violation.
Okay, but let's be realistic for a second. Is a Lake Oswego police officer actually going to pull me over just for a rock chip?
Solely for the chip? Maybe not. But the sources are clear that it gives law enforcement probable cause for a stop.
Ah, so it's the excuse?
It can be. And once you're stopped, they can absolutely issue a citation. And worse, a fix-it ticket.
Which is just a huge hassle, right? Having to go get an inspection just to prove you fixed it.
It's a pain. But honestly, reading through these materials, that legal slap on the wrist feels like the smallest problem.
I was thinking the same thing. I was actually shocked by the engineering data in here.
You're talking about the structural integrity piece.
Yeah. I always thought of the windshield as, well, a windshield, a screen for bugs.
We all do.
But these reports say it's actually holding the car together.
It is. It's essentially a transparent, load-bearing wall. In a modern car, that windshield provides up to 45% of the cabin's strength in a head-on collision.
45%.
Yeah.
And in a rollover.
It's even more, up to 60%.
Wait, 60. So if that glass is already cracked, the roof is much more likely to just collapse.
Exactly. The glass is what stops the roof from crushing you. And there's another thing people never think about.
What's that?
The passenger airbag.
How does the glass have anything to do with the airbag?
Well, think about how it deploys. It shoots up, bounces off the windshield, and then it expands towards the passenger.
Okay, it uses the glass as a backboard.
Precisely. If that backboard is cracked, the explosive force of the airbag can just shatter the glass entirely.
So the airbag goes out the window instead of protecting the passenger.
It can, yeah.
That's actually terrifying. So you're not just risking a ticket. You're driving a car with a partially disabled safety system.
Correct. Which brings us right to what the financial documents called the insurance trap.
Right. This was the part that really got me. If you're in an accident and the insurance adjuster sees a big pre-existing crack,
They could argue the vehicle wasn't fully roadworthy.
and that could affect the payout.
It could lead to reduced payouts or, and this is the extreme case, a completely denied claim. All because your negligence contributed to the severity of the outcome.
So you're gambling a, what, $20,000 claim to avoid paying a couple $100?
And it's usually less than that. The data for the Portland area shows most minor chip repairs are between $100 and $200.
And that's just out of pocket. I saw that a lot of insurance policies will just waive the deductible for a glass repair.
Of course, they want you to fix it. It's much cheaper for them to pay for a repair now than a crushed roof later.
The sources even list local places like Collision Auto Glass and Calibration, right in the Lake Oswego and Portland area. So it's not like it's hard to get it done.
There's really no excuse. It's cheap, it's local, and it literally keeps the roof from caving in on you.
Okay, so let's just wrap this deep dive up. If the crack is in your line of sight, it is illegal in Oregon.
And even if it's not, it's structurally dangerous for you and your passengers.
And it's a huge potential liability with your insurance company.
It's really a trifecta of bad ideas.
It definitely changes how I look at that little chip in my own windshield.
I'll leave you with this final thought. You know, we all obsess over checking our tire pressure, changing the oil, because we know that keeps the car running safely.
Right, the basics.
But if that single sheet of glass is what's stopping the roof from folding in on you in a rollover, why do we treat it like a cosmetic flaw? Maybe take a closer look at your glass before you turn the key tomorrow.
Drive safe, everyone. Thanks for listening.